Give it a moment, make sure everyone's in, then we will go from there. Okay, cool. We are back in. Maybe. Okay, give me a second. That was weird. Okay. Well, we are back. Welcome back. Okay, so last we left off, we were trying to get this guy out. I was told to go to the... He's probably going to be in the Chantry, so... Or the Chantry, depending on how you say it. Okay. Stain's Refuge. There's the Chantry. Okay, gotta go through across the bridge. Okay.
All right, I've come up with one. A question that you can't answer.
Are you talking to me?
That's right. You think you're so smart. I've got an academic question that I bet you won't be able to answer.
Oh, I doubt that.
So tell me then, what was the name of Andraste's husband?
This is a religious question, not an academic one.
You're joking, right? A 5-year-old could answer that question. Do you not know
What do you...
more than a
Oh,
child?
hang on.
I care nothing for your religion, and this game of yours is over.
Oh, how the mighty have crumbled.
It's my... Okay, hang on a second. What happened? Give me a second. Hold up. And now it's suddenly working. Okay, let me try this again. Okay, well, Nyan is not too happy with me right now. Stop that real quick. Heck, even my title didn't even update. Okay, give me a second. I don't know what happened here. I even put Well, I heard the Talk Like a Cowboy for a Minute one that you did. Okay, title should have updated now, so if you refresh the page, it should be right. Let me check one thing real quick here. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna go without my avatar for now, so we're gonna stick with the. I don't even have my hands up. Only one. I'm so sad. Okay, give me a second, guys. Don't mind if I do this real quick. I'm just gonna add my hands over my face thing that I did before. Where'd it go? Graphics. That. If I can find it. Gosh, I hadn't made this in so long. Yeah, I don't have the hand over my face anymore. Alright, so you know what we're gonna do? Instead of that one, where's my victory pose one I had? This is originally a tiered emote one, but I'm gonna go with it. Give me just actually, you know what? Let me do it this way here. Studio mode. There we go. Dragon Age. Studio mode. Alright, give me just a second, guys. Oh, it doesn't like that either. Okay. Yeah, that one. That one. That's the one I'm going to put up here. Just give me a second. I have to do this. I have to do this while it's on the screen, unfortunately. So, bear with me here. Filter. Chroma key. There we go. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. You know, smaller. Get this. Put this under. There we go. Under that. Boom. There we go. Okay. Let's see if it's any better when I start actually streaming, or not streaming, but actually playing the game. So just let's not knock on wood just yet, or not, you know, count our chickens before they hatch. Okay. Okay. Now feel free to try doing it again. Okay. Gear's working. I think Nyan was just not happy. Which is unfortunate. I went the wrong way. Apparently today my computer is just like, nope, with the
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts.
Okay, bro.
There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts. Please, you're scaring the children. Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us. This man bears their evil stench. Can you not see the vile blackness that fills him?
Let's see. Ignoring people I know I intend to.
Darkspawn will feast on our flesh. Everyone will die. Darkspawn will
I guess not.
feast on your living hearts. You again. Can you all not smell the evil? This one is tainted.
Let's see. Calm down, they can be fought and beaten.
No, I have seen them. You cannot run. You cannot fight.
Wait. Hold up. If you've seen him and you can't run and you can't fight them, how are you still alive? That's what I would ask. If that's the logic we're holding to here, that's the question I would ask this guy. But of course, it's not on here. Let's see. Poor man, what happened to you?
My family, my clan, those creatures butchered them all. Some of us fled here, but we cannot escape the Darkspawn.
Let's see. It must have been horrible. How did you escape?
No, I won't listen to the words of a man tainted by Darkspawn.
Not evil.
I ran, hearing my wife's screams as they dragged her off.
I mean, I agree, Frank. He's really acting his heart. He's doing really well. If only the character could show more emotion in it. Let's see. Right in here, and then okay. I'm sorry for your loss.
Why am I here? I should not have come.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
There's always hope. Muster your courage.
You're right. We can't give up.
But we can't fight. What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie down and die either. We must go north to Denerim.
There you go. Okay.
Evil shall descend upon us!
He's still here? I was like, where's this guy at? Okay, let's talk to the revered mother of the Kunare. Get this taken care of real quick.
There's word of darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the main horde. We are the only hope of protection this village has now, and I will not abandon it.
Sir Donald.
That is all. May the Maker have mercy on us. Yes? Who might you be?
You can call me Maestro.
I am Sir Bryant, commander of Lothering's remaining Templars. You don't seem like the other refugees. Are you one of Arl Eamon's knights?
Grey Warden, actually.
I see. Tern Loghain declared all Grey Wardens traitors responsible for the king's death. You know this, I hope.
Let's see. Grey Wardens did no such thing.
I don't believe the Grey Wardens would be as careless or malicious as the Tern claims. But either way, there it is. It is best you not linger, though. Just in case.
Let's see any other about those bandits outside the village.
Maker's breath. How many times must we drive them off?
They won't bother you again. I killed them.
All of them? By yourself?
It's true. I saw it from my post. It was over so fast, we didn't even have time to get over there.
Sad that it needed to come to that. But then they asked for it. Will you accept a small reward for your service?
Yeah. You know what, we'll do that.
I wish I could afford such help, to be truthful. Take your reward, at any rate. It is all I have to offer.
Thank you.
If it interests you, there is a Chanters board outside full of quests that need doing. The Chanters even offer pay for some of them.
Cool.
Now, unless there's something else you need.
Need some information.
If the matter is important, certainly.
Of course it is. Are you in charge here?
The revered mother leads this flock. I merely command her Templars. Normally, our role is to protect the Chantry and seek out unsanctioned magic. For now, it is all we can do to protect the innocent.
Let's see, where to find this revered mother?
In her study, no doubt. Preparing what she will take when we eventually evacuate.
See, the only, are you the
Our
only protection?
ban was summoned by Tern Loghain, and he took his soldiers north with him. Lothering has been abandoned.
Yeah, fight against
We
magic.
have more than swords at our disposal. We're taught to dispel unholy magics as well. If only our powers work to keep away the Darkspawn. Alas, it is not so.
Tell me about something else.
If the matter is important, certainly.
So we can tell about the
I was
prisoners in
there
Kunari.
at the farmhold. The beast stood there, wet with the blood of the children. He didn't even deny slaughtering them. The revered mother ordered him caged. She has more mercy than I do. But perhaps she is right, and the Maker has love for all his creations, even the Kunari.
Is there a way he can be released?
You can ask the revered mother. I say let him rot until the Darkspawn claim him.
Have you heard any recent news?
Other than the Darkspawn horde bearing down on us, none of it is good. Tern Loghain is set to declare himself king, I hear. Disaster piled on disaster.
Oof. King Kelly
None that we know of.
Kaelin?
Tern Loghain has no legitimate claim on the throne. He may be a hero and his daughter may be queen, but he is a commoner, and the king's corpse is barely cold. If Arl Eamon was able to intervene, perhaps it would not have gone this far. I do not care who takes the throne. Only fools fight over who owns a cottage while it burns down around them.
What's wrong with Arl Eamon?
Arl Eamon has fallen ill, and his knights are on a quest for the sacred urn filled with Andraste's ashes, said to cure any malady. He must be very ill if they chase miracles as the only cure. One of the Arl's knights, Sir Donal, is here searching for fantasies. Well, never mind. Ask him if you care about this foolishness.
Okay. So yeah, there's help you can offer.
I cannot openly help you, I fear, but here, take this key.
Oh?
It opens the large cabinet on the far wall. There is more there than we can carry when we evacuate, so take what you need. They are. With the ban having taken his men north, the village is left to its fate. We will evacuate as many as we can before the horde reaches us. I will stay as long as I'm needed. Now, unless there's something else you need.
How'd you go?
Travel safely, and may the Maker watch over you.
Thank you.
And when the Maker spoke, chant of light
Chanting
scattered in the
brother,
darkness.
chanting brother.
Word dispelled fear and ignorance. Let those who cry out from
Ooh, frozen lightning. Common name for a crystal that naturally stores electricity.
who have sinned be forgiven.
Refugee.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Oh. Oh my gosh. We have a lock picker. I love it. It's the cleric, no less.
Good day, Sister Leliana. I'm surprised to see you're still in Lothering.
It is good to see you as well, Your Reverence.
I do not recognize your companion. Greetings. Will you be making a donation to the Chantry? Our need has never been greater.
Let's see, who are you?
I am the revered mother of this Chantry. Traditionally, those who seek my blessing tithe first. Might I suggest 30 silver?
Okay.
Thank you, my son. What can I do for you then?
What's Canary?
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
Let's see. So you can be. I have use for him.
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
Let's see. I release him into my custody.
And what do you say on this, Leliana? You know your friend better than I.
These are unusual times, Your Reverence. With us, the Kunari might do some good. I am sure of it, in fact.
Were things not so desperate? Very well, I trust you. Take these keys to his cage and Maker watch over you.
Thank you, Your Reverence. Your trust is not misplaced.
Perfect. Awesome. Okay. Good. That's one less thing we got to worry about. Now let's go talk to our fleets of fancy over here. Sir Donald.
I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donal? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to turn Loghain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Loghain straight soon enough.
So you're here looking for the Urn of Sacred Ashes, then?
I am indeed. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness. But I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
Let's see. I was hoping to meet him, in fact.
Why is that, if I may ask?
He does help against Terran Loghain.
I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Terran Loghain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden. Whatever the Terran has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern.
Let's see. Do you think Loghain's involved in the Arl's
The
illness?
Arl fell ill before the king died. But what if Loghain planned that too? Oh, such thoughts do not sit well with me.
We should see what's happening in Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could.
Let's see. Your friend Sir Henrik is dead. I have something of his.
And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
Let's see. I'm sorry about your friend.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
Let's see. Is your quest about you here?
I expected to take advantage of the Chantry's library, in fact. But my skills are better suited to battle than chasing down tales.
Let's see. Shouldn't you be familiar with the Darkspawn?
My mission takes
Leading
priority.
the Darkspawn.
But I fear I shall be returning to Redcliffe with nothing to show for my efforts. Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this.
Let's see, perhaps I can help you.
Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, good sir. You have been most helpful.
Okay then. So, refugee. She has nothing else I'm missing. Wait, book?
And then shall the Maker return to us. And then shall the Maker return to the Black City in heaven.
Book.
It is begun.
Mankind be humble. Let all repeat
Okay.
the chant of life. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
And when the Maker spoke,
Okay,
chant
now we
of
can go.
light scattered in the darkness.
Cool. Now that we got that figured out, we can go get Sten. And then we'll go from there. From there.
I'm wondering, Morrigan, do you believe in the Maker?
Certainly not. I've no primitive fear of the moon, such that I must place my faith in tales so that I may sleep at night.
But this can't all be an accident. Spirits, magic, all these wondrous things around us, both dark and light. You know these things exist.
The fact of their existence does not presuppose an intelligent design by some absentee father figure.
So it is all random then. A happy coincidence that we are all here.
Attempting to impose order over chaos is futile. Nature is, by its very nature, chaotic.
I don't believe that. I believe we have a purpose. All of us.
Yours, apparently, being to bother me.
Oof.
And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
I like him. And let's see. Glad to have you with us.
May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
Understandable. Okay, so now
Blast and damnation.
Yes.
he's a warrior. So if we have two warriors, honestly, that wouldn't be a bad idea. So I'm gonna let Morgan stay here for now. It's gonna be the better option at the moment. There's still one other quest out here I need to do about finding Israel refugees.
We done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and Maker forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies.
Oh boy.
Attack!
Dude, he is huge.
Let's make this quick.
Okay, did not expect that to happen. I
Shall
expected
be
to
done.
have a conversation like normal people. But apparently that's not the case here. Okay, well, that... We're gonna just move on from that one. I have no idea what happened on that situation, but, you know. Do there.
No quarter shall be
Oh, I'm done. Okay. That's the people I gotta deal with. Please tell me at least lets me keep Sten. I went through all that work. Okay, it's gonna use the conversation.
You wish something more of me? My thanks, Elf.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
What? Oh, if this works.
And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
That's probably changed the scenes a little bit, but you know.
May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
I'm sure you are.
Yes.
Since I know what they were gonna do, we're gonna take care of this early. Let's see.
We done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies.
Right.
Attack!
Okay. Well, still didn't like how that went, but nothing I can do about it.
It shall be done. I shall do it.
Let's see.
It is begun.
Okay.
I hate this part.
So there's something else I'm not doing right. I gotta figure out what it is that I'm missing. You might not have killed the king, but you sure killed these people. Hey, Linda's getting welcome to the stream. How are you?
I'll do it.
And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement. May...
Okay.
Yes.
Now, let me check something real quick, because apparently I am not doing this right at all. Inventory, here we go. You have a dagger. Actually, you can keep the dagger. I want to give you a second one if I had one. There we go. Get a little bit of both on that one for her. Sten has nothing, which is to be expected. So let's give you that. Let's give you that. There we go. Okay. Wish I had. Do I have armor that I can give him? Maybe. Requires level 38 strength, which he probably doesn't have. There we go. Well, you have what? That one. Okay. It's more than we had before for them all, so it works, I guess. Okay, now let's do this also. Save. Okay. I'm glad to hear it, Leonard Skinner.
We done heard what was said. You're a wolf.
Yes?
Nope, not right now. Okay, so let's wait here for a moment. Let everything recharge. Or not. Okay, I guess we're good. Okay.
More enemies ahead!
There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Much better. Just had to upgrade a few people, that's all. Okay, I gotta turn this way down. There we go. Okay. Was that all of them, or are there more? Wait. No, back up. Nope. Don't engage. Do not engage. Do not engage.
Don't give them the advantage. I must maintain.
Okay. All I wanted was the elf fruit. Didn't know there was gonna be more.
Enemies approaching. Enemies approaching.
Where? Oh, hi. Perfect. Okay. Jeez. If you guys can hear that, I apologize. They're mowing right outside of my window.
Very well.
Shall be.
Grab the other two now that we're all... Whew.
It is begun.
One more healing, right there.
I shall do it.
There, okay. Nothing over there. Make sure you clear out everybody else. Okay then. That got that job done. Barbarian helmet. Okay. You.
What now?
Barbarian mace. I'm so glad we have a lockpicker finally. Okay. Take this. Is there anyone else that I've missed? No. Okay, that should be everyone, so I can go turn these quests in, hopefully. I was only out here taking these guys out because all these quests that were needed. Let's go to the Chanter's board instead.
So, let me get this straight. You were a cloistered sister?
You must have been a brother before you became a Templar, no?
Let him take notice and shine upon thee, for thou hast done his work this day.
Awesome. Is there another one? Last keepsake. Okay. There we go. Not that. This. Found a body of a Templar slain by bandits. Its corpse has been picked clean. Oh, I have to do that still. Oh, wonderful. That means I have to go to the Chantry after all. Great.
One will feast on your living heart, the legions of evil. Please, there! One of their minions is already amongst us. This man bears their evil stead. Your king is dead. You again. Can you all not smell the evil? This one? No, I have seen them. You cannot. Some of us fled here, but we cannot escape. No, I won't listen. I ran, hearing my wife.
He was right, wasn't he?
But we can't lie down. The evil shall descend upon us.
Okay, let's get this done and go from there. Okay, I'm gonna do a very quick conversation.
Indeed. I would question this, but I have far more pressing matters to deal with. Misstep, creature, and it will be your last.
A Kunari does not misstep.
And who are you, then? I am Sir Bryant, commander of Lothering's remaining Templars. You don't seem like the other refugees. Are you one of Arl Eamon's knights? I tell you what I told the others. Nothing here will assist your quest. The urn of sacred ashes is a myth.
Let's see,
Arl Eamon has fallen ill. One of...
yeah, let's
Never
get through
mind.
this. I've already done this before.
Ask
so.
him if you care about this foolishness. 10 Loghain declared all Grey Wardens traitors responsible for the king. It is best you not linger, though. It opens the large cabinet on the far wall. There is more there than we can count. If the matter is important, certainly. None of it is good. 10 I do not care who takes the throne. Only fool. Normally, our role is to protect the Chantry. In her study, no doubt. Our ban, if only our powers work to keep away. If the matter is important. I have heard word that the Templars who watch over the Circle of Magi's tower
that's interesting.
have called for the right of annulment. Hopefully I've heard wrong. To have such a call when mages are needed to fight the Darkspawn, something terrible must have happened. I have nothing else to tell you. The only news I care about is the approaching horde. Now, unless there's something else you need. Now, unless there's something else you need.
Okay, that's done.
And when the Maker spoke, a chant of light scattered in the darkness.
Do this.
I shall do it. Fear and ignorance. Let those who cry out for comfort. Those who seek redemption. Let those who have sinned be forgiven.
There's nothing else in here. Okay, we're good. Let's go over here.
Rise at last to the ears of the Maker. Let him hear our unwavering faith. Let him hear our righteous dedication and enduring.
Anything else in here?
You dare to bring that Canary here? Get him out! Out!
I sense I am unwanted.
What's the matter?
This is intolerable. Leave at once. You dare to bring that Canary here? Get him out!
I sense I am unwanted.
Let's see, there's the top.
This is intolerable.
Check one more
You
thing.
dare to bring that...
I sense I am unwanted.
Okay, well, you know, not much we can do about that one. Cool. Well, I didn't exactly do it the right way, but it's fine.
Let those who have sinned be forgiven.
Who?
Sir Doc.
Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness. My mission takes priority. Why is that, if I may? Whatever the Tarn has done on... If nothing else, I am certain you would... I expect you to take... Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes. I intend to return to Redcliffe soon. My fellow knight and traveling companion.
Okay.
Maker's mercy. Thank you for... Thank you.
There we go. That's done. Okay, cool. Now then, we are now caught up on everything that I have done up to this point, with the exception of the new quest that I just retrieved.
Very well.
I guess it did. On my end, I don't see anything changing. Jeez. Pardon that, guys. Spring kind of sprung for a second there. Ka-ching. Chong. Okay. So now... That's J. Okay, let's see here. Blight infested bears in north of Lothering. Okay, so I'm assuming it's gonna be up here somewhere.
Were you really in that cage for 20 days?
It might have been closer to 30. I stopped counting after a while.
What did you do? I mean, 20 days is a long time to sit in one place and do nothing.
On good days, I posed riddles to the passers-by, offering them treasure in exchange for correct answers.
Watch out!
No.
Now we do fast! Don't give them the advantage!
Try not to be too incompetent. It's embarrassing. Dismount yourself.
Oh no. Yep, we get out of that. Okay. If I have to go through that again, I'm gonna just bypass it and just go straight for the wolf quest. It's not worth it. Okay, good. At least, oh, we're this far back behind. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna ignore them. And we're gonna go this way. Keep those refugees at least alive. Taken care of. Alright, this time when I finish up this quest, I'm saving and just going from there. Dominable, Center arms, nope. Okay.
If we must fight, let us do it quickly! Away with you!
Oh, okay. That was wondering what happened, but oh, on my phone it said the stream had ended, yet I could still hear you, which means it got restarted. Okay, there must have been a stream disconnection or something in the background because I haven't touched anything, and the only things that are running literally are Discord, this, and OBS. Technically, Steam's in the background, but I don't consider that to be a heavy situation. Okay, I want to do one thing. For this, let's go to Sten. Okay. There we go.
If we must fight, let us do it quickly! Our skill has won the day!
Okay. So far, so good. It's not the best situation to be in, but we're better than nothing. Song of Valor. Okay.
As you say. Right.
You guys are also battered, jeez. Broken bone, yeah. This guy has definitely been through a lot.
All right.
Okay. Let's keep moving. Getting Lord of the Rings vibes, and I love it. Okay, it's gonna bring everyone up to spell because that was a rough battle. But at least our Kunari's gonna get himself a good upgrade here in a minute. Sten? My boy. Ooh, let's do attack actually, that's a better option. Okay, you at least have the bow and everything else still on you, so that's good. Okay, now, while I'm here, save this now. There.
Your word.
One more healing.
quickly! On the main water! Quickly, we must fight! NASR!
Is that all my blood?
As you say.
Plan B! Plan B!
Shall be done.
Okay, at least I got that taken care of now. Alright, do the chantry board. Now I gotta go to the chantry itself. Wrap up at least one of the quests.
In that cage for 20 days?
It might have been closer to 30.
Blessed.
This real quick.
There! One of them You again! Can you all... No! I am... Some of us fled here, but we cannot escape the... No! I won't... I ran. Hearing my wife's...
He was right.
Darkspawn will feast on your living heart!
There we go. Alright, now that we're done hearing him, I can move on. Sorry I'm doing the repeat stuff, there's quests in here that I need to get done, that I want to get, and the items I want to
There's
get as
word
well.
of Darkspawn strike. And who are you then? You don't seem like the other. Tern Loghain declared all great. It is best you not linger, though. Normally, our role is to protect. My concern is protect. If only our powers work to keep. In her study, no doubt. Our ban was summoned. If the matter is important, none of it is good. I do not care who takes the. Never mind. Ask him if you can. It opens the large cabinet on the. If the matter is important. I have heard word. I have nothing else to tell you. The only news I care about is the approaching. Now, unless there's something else you need. Now, if the matter is important, certainly.
Okay, that's done.
Andraste's act. Good luck.
Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Nope, do I?
Ah, now then, what can I do for you? My mission takes... Why is that? Whatever the Tern has done or not done, if nothing else, supposedly I intend to return my fellow knight and traveling. Maker's mercy, thank you. I wonder how... I expect you to... Thank you again.
Let those who cry out from the shadows be comforted.
Do you ever wonder
Those who
at the
seek
accurate
redemption
likeness of
be delivered.
Andraste? As
Let
you say,
those
maybe
who
she
have
was
sinned
ugly.
be
Maybe she
forgiven.
had buck teeth. How would
It
we
is
know?
begun.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Alrighty, easy enough.
Here are righteous dedication and enduring perseverance.
And then shall the Maker
It shall be done.
return to us. And then shall the Maker return to the Black City in heaven.
There we go. Should be everything. Oh, there's one book back there.
Let all repeat the chant of life. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
First Blight, chapter 1. Okay, cool, cool. There. Now, what I'm going to do from here, so I don't have to do all that a third time, is save right now. Okay. Now then, let's go. Let's attempt to take out some wolves this time without dying. Keyword being without.
Don't you ever talk? You know, make polite conversation just to put people at ease?
You mean that I should remark upon the weather before I cut off a man's head?
Never mind.
Never mind.
These creatures have no true reason to fight us. As you wish.
I shall do it.
That worked out surprisingly better than I thought it would. Oh, and a corpse. That's not good.
It shall be done.
Found the body of the boy's mother, recovered her keepsake. Unfortunate. That is sad. Okay, that's not what I need to worry about. Where? Oh, right there, there they are. Wow. Them. Good stuff. Let's grab the elf fruit. Okay. Look at that. I'm doing good things. I'm helping people out. I removed poisonous bears. Or some type of messed up bears. I also took out 2 packs of wolves that dealt somebody in, unfortunately. Which is heartbreaking because of that little kid. But I mean, there's not much we can do about that.
We found someone sleeping in our fields, in the hay.
Let him take notice, and the stars stood still. The winds, all was...
Okay. Awesome, no more quests there. Now is the kid out here? No, the kid should be in the chantry. Or the chantry.
Shall be done.
The chantry, as it says. He's not in here. Okay. Did I finish the other quest? the... I thought there was a kid I was supposed to give his keepsake to from his mom. Unless that was counted as a completed quest already. Which I guess would make sense in a way. Okay, so I need 2 flasks.
Does the revered mother know you freed that creature?
It is begun.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something? All right. Just don't buy everything up.
Wouldn't dream of it. Just need... buy that, and just in case, does he have flasks? No. Okay. Where's the guy who needs the venom? Farmer Barlin. Oh wait, he was actually in the other building.
So, let me get this straight. You were a cloistered sister?
You must have been a brother.
So what does a darkspawn look like anyhow? Have you ever seen...
Can't say I want to.
We've probably... Ah, don't mind us.
Make us...
There's always gossipers in each town, right? At least they didn't stereotype it. Well, I mean, they sort of did, but they didn't fully stereotype it.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock? Oh, sad to hear it. I'd look in the woods, the town, and maybe even look through my stock. There should be enough around to make some. Even if it's just rat poison, I'll take it.
Do you have flasks? Because that's all I really need are just flasks. Flasks. Perfect. Now then, skills for million.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
You have some venom, toxic, some toxin stuff. Let's see. Modeler, Lifestone, Lyrium, Flask, Elfroot. What is he needing? 3 flasks of venom should do the trick.
As if we needed.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
Okay, I need 1 death root and 1. Sorry, elf root.
Everyone is.
What's death root?
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock? Oh, there should be enough around to make some.
Do you have death root? I didn't see if you had death root. I saw the elf root, but not the death root. Okay, so I gotta find some death root.
I'm scared. When are we going home?
Customer. Okay, so I gotta find Deathroot outside somewhere. Oh boy, that was not easy to find last time either.
Very well.
Once I get the Deathroot, that'll be the last quest I have to do here. Then we can actually leave.
So Terran Loghain is the new region, isn't that?
You know what? I'm gonna just, you know what? I'm not even gonna deal with this. I'm gonna buy 2 more toxins of venom from that guy and just leave it at that, because obviously the Deathroot venom that's 3 flasks full is not working. Even though he said anything will work at this point.
You know, you never did tell me how you passed the time in that cage for so long.
No, I didn't.
So...
What did you do?
What did you do in there?
It is training exercise. I would observe an object and then try to think of all the words in your language which began with the same letter as its name.
That? Wait, just wait. You're joking again, aren't you?
No.
Wow.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something? All...
Venom. There. I've got 3 things of venom. He should not have any reason to complain now. If he does complain, I'm going to be very upset because I don't know what to do. I've done everything that I can think of.
Got a cousin in the Templars.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my... Splendid! If those beasties come on my land, I hope it teaches them a lesson. Yeah, enough gold to cover any of your expenses and then some, hey?
Okay then. Thank you, sir. I'll check the Chauncey board one last time, make sure there's nothing else. If there's nothing else, we're leaving.
So why don't them mages just whip up a spell and make those darkspawn go away?
Because they're damned useless, that's why.
Wow. A little hateful.
You were in the Chantry. You are a priest?
No, I was a lay sister of the Chantry.
Which means...
I lived and
Very
worked in the Chantry, but I did not take any vows.
So you dabbled in priesthood then?
Oh no, the lay sisters don't have the same sorts of duties as priests at all.
So you were not a priest, did none of their duties, and took no vows, but you lived among them?
Yes.
You were a house guest of the Chantry?
Sort of.
Wow. So there's something going on in this house. I just need to be...
We done heard what was said.
Doggone it.
But... yeah!
Trying to avoid that. I was wanting to see what was going on at the house over here, because it sounds like there's something going on. Alright, well, I get the feeling I wouldn't even be able to go over here anyways without doing that, so I guess it takes care of it. Not that I wanted to deal with that. Y'all are doing great.
Make a preserve. Try not to look too exhausted.
Dadgummit. Oh, good, we got him. Awesome.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
You're welcome.
The name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
Let's see. It's a bit complicated, but you're welcome to come along.
Complicated? Somehow I imagine that only says half of it. Thank you for the offer. There may be more excitement on your path than is good for my boy and me. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
As you like.
Sealed letter.
We'll be off as soon as this mess is cleaned up.
Small curve
Thank you
section.
kindly for all your assistance.
Alrighty. Okay, let's continue on. Yeah, you want to say I need to respond to a text message here. Oh boy. Ooh, that's a dragon.
Bad dreams, huh?
Seems so real.
Well, it is real. Sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
Let's see. Why didn't Duncan just tell us that?
He did. He said he felt the Archdemon's presence. Everyone just assumed he was guessing. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me too.
The other surprises I should know about?
Other than dying young and the whole defeat the Blight alone thing, no. I'm all tapped out for surprises. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
Okay then. That was the whole thing in and of itself.
Yes?
Let's see. I like to talk.
Well, here I am.
This vision of yours.
I knew this would come up sooner or later. I don't know how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell, and the darkness drew me in.
What then?
When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rose bush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw. But there it was, a single beautiful rose. It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith.
Let's see. Didn't make you want to tell me?
In my dream, I fell. Or maybe I jumped. I'd do anything to stop the Blight. I know that we can do it. There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the Blight devours everything?
True. Let's see. The Blight is the Maker's pleasure. Will you defy him?
I don't know. He made this world. He could destroy it. But there is so much worth saving. You're such a pessimist.
I mean, I don't try to be. I just try to be a realist at the same time.
Yes? Well, here I am. Quiet. It was a life suited for contemplation. In the cloister, away from the fuss and the flurry of the cities, I found peace. And in that stillness, I could hear the Maker. But it was not perfect. Some of my chantry fellows were condescending. That is the nature of religious folk, I suppose.
How so?
When I talked about my beliefs, that the Maker reveals himself in the beauty of his world, they treated me with disdain. They want to believe that he's gone, so that when he turns his gaze on them, it means they are special, chosen. He cannot possibly have love for all, the sick and the weary, the beggars and the fools.
Very ideas over there.
Thank you. Maybe I am wrong. But it is the Maker's place to decide if I am worthy, not men, not the Chantry. But there is work to be done, and I have talked enough for now.
Okay then. Got some good conversation points out of that.
What do you need?
That's something.
Ask away.
Think about the Grey Wardens.
Such as they are.
See, is there a headquarters somewhere?
Here in Ferelden, there's our compound in Denerim at the palace, but that's it. Loghain will have control over that and be watching it, no doubt. Beyond that, the only place I know of is Weishaupt Fortress. That's the headquarters of all Grey Wardens in the Anderfelds, 1,000 miles from here. But I've no idea how to even contact them. So unless we try to get back to the compound in Denerim, I suppose the answer is no. There's nowhere for us to go.
Okay. What happens now there's just two of us?
I imagine that eventually the Grey Wardens outside of Ferelden will wonder what's happened. Why there's no contact from Duncan or someone. They'll send someone eventually. Though who knows what Loghain's people in Denerim will tell them. Maybe they won't send anyone. We could try to contact them. But that would mean leaving Ferelden, and even if we did, they couldn't come back with us in time to stop the Blight. So that means whatever happens, it's up to us.
Okay. Will it need to be start rebuilding?
I mean, eventually we would have to use the joining to make more Grey Wardens, right? But I don't know how to do the joining, or what's involved. I know it involves lyrium and some other magic, and that it's really difficult to prepare, but that's it. Unless we can find out more about the joining, I guess we better get used to the idea that there might only be two of us for now. Until more come from elsewhere.
What happened if we just left?
Just left? You mean just left Ferelden? I don't know. If there's an archdemon, however, we're supposed to be the only ones who can defeat it. And that means the Blight would grow unchecked.
You like Alistair? I understand.
Eventually, other Grey Wardens in Orlais and other lands would hear about it, and they would come to fight it, but they wouldn't come in time to save Ferelden. There's no way. I'm not going anywhere.
Understandable.
That's a good question. There's plenty in Orlais, but who knows where they might be found. And the nearest Orlesian city is weeks away. If we go north and cross the sea, there's bound to be some in the Free Marches. Again, however, I just don't know where. I don't know anything about Grey Wardens in other lands.
Wonderful.
About the Grey Wardens, anyhow. Fair enough. What do you need? Ask away.
Let's see.
Oh, did I say that? I meant that dogs raised me. Giant slobbering dogs from the Anderfells. A whole pack of them, in fact.
Stop remember you telling Flemeth.
Well, if you're going to go and pay attention to the facts, then fine. Let's see, how do I explain this? I'm a bastard. And before you make any smart comments, I mean the fatherless kind. My mother was a serving girl in Redcliffe Castle who died when I was very young. Arl Eamon wasn't my father, but he took me in anyhow and put a roof over my head. He was good to me, and he didn't have to be. I respect the man, and I don't blame him anymore for sending me off to the Chantry once I was old enough.
Let's see.
I know who I was told was my father. He died even before my mother did, anyhow. It isn't important. Arl Eamon eventually married a young woman from Orlais, which caused all sorts of problems between him and the king because it was so soon after the war. But he loved her. Anyhow, the new Arlessa resented the rumors which pegged me as his bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10. Just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me.
An awful thing to do to a child.
Maybe. She felt threatened by my presence, I can see that now. I can't say I blame her. She wondered if the rumors were true herself, I bet. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall and it shattered. Stupid thing to do. The Arl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there, and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming.
Oof.
I think so, yes. This news we've heard about him being sick disturbs me, though. I wonder if we won't discover that Loghain has come to the same conclusion as we have. Anyway, that's really all there is to the story.
Okay then. A lot of information there. Start standing first.
Good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fennick at your service once again. I saw your camp and remember the kind offer that you made the last time we met. And is there anywhere safer for a poor merchant and his son to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
Let's see. You're free to say, just mind yourselves.
Wonderful. Thank the gentleman, won't you, boy?
Thank you, sir.
We won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure you. If you should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me.
Cool.
Hello.
The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
Let's see, what enchantments does he do?
He can fold lyrium into almost any weapon or piece of armor, though naturally some of the more extravagant materials will take more lyrium than others. It's a process that some of the master smiths back in Orzammar will perform, but my boy here is just as adept at it. Isn't that right, boy?
Enchantment!
And there you have it.
Interesting.
Enchantment!
Alright. This is the Oath Keeper. Spell resistance, electricity damage. Ooh, electricity damage. See if it shows a cutscene or anything. Nope, it doesn't.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
So where is that?
Oh, nothing so unusual and so interesting as you and your companions, I'm sure. Dwarven merchants are common enough.
Freaking enchantment! Hear any rumors?
I hear news from Dinnerham that Tyrn Loghain has been declared the new regent. It makes sense, his daughter being the queen. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
Anything else?
Some folks aren't happy about Tyrn Loghain being named regent. There are rumors he had something to do with the king's death. Isn't that the most ridiculous thing you ever heard? The Darkspawn killed him, sure enough. If Tyrn Loghain couldn't save the king from that inn, then nobody could. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is. I hear tell they held a funeral in Dinnerham for King Keelan. The Grand Cleric called for a full day of mourning, and there was a procession a mile long passing by the brazier. It's too bad they don't have a body to properly burn. What happened to him at the hands of those creatures, it's unthinkable. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods, my boy.
And all I have collected. And with your discount. Thank you. See what you got. Let's see. How much money do I even have right now? Ah, 5 gold, okay. Bari Crunch. I have a Bari Hound. I can't buy that. It's 22 gold for that. Oof. Let's see, Chatland Unabridged. You know what? I'm going to take all these 0 ones because these are actually can be useful for other stuff. Oh, but they take up extra room. You know what? I'll still work with it. Inventory full. Okay, now I can start selling stuff. Let's go to... Okay, I currently have... I can sell that. Chipped ice crystal. Requires strength. Nobody uses these. One short. Let's do... Sell these. Nope, keep the Lyrian dust. Sell that. There we go. Okay. Let's start with that.
You're a hard man to find.
What?
Where are my manners? The name is Levy. Levy Dryden.
Hello, Levy.
Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins? Levy the trader?
I'm Maestro. I've never heard of you.
Really? He never told you of old Levy? We've known each other for years.
Oh, sad
But
days.
here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more.
A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on, his pledge fulfilled.
Let's see what promise.
My family, well, past a bit checkered to see. Nobles look at us with disdain. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Olin banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles.
Ooh, okay. What next?
Hard to say. After King Olin died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one. And our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride.
Yep. So, favorite did you ask of Duncan?
I asked for the truth.
Stretching now.
Our family reveres Sophia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. We want evidence to clear her name. It won't restore our land or our titles, but it'll restore our honor.
So you need to go there by yourself?
Well, no one's been to Soldier's Peak since Ireland's days. At least none that's come back. I spent years mapping the maze of tunnels to the peak, and I found the way a few years back. So I went to Duncan, I did, and I said that he could reclaim the old base and my family could have its honor.
Let's see, what do you need from me?
I can pick my way through the tunnels at the base of Soldier's Peak, but the place, well, they say it's haunted, and it'll be dangerous for certain. Will you think on it at least?
Let's see. If anything to be rewarded, I will help you.
1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
Cool. Good stuff.
Yes. Yes.
Indeed.
Okay, so now, before I do that, I want to do some inventory stuff. Or not. I got some approvals from them.
Yes.
Yes.
Indeed.
Okay. Oh, did I start that? Yeah, I did start that. Okay.
I could get used to this, you know. Great. Super. Thanks.
Oh, whoops. Traveling bards. She's not a bard. What of our sword? Okay, maybe not for you. What about you, Stan? Stan, I should have something for you, my boy.
I am impressed. My thanks.
Oh, Morgan.
And you give this to me, why?
Oh, maybe not. Sorry, that was a mistake. Alistair doll.
I am grateful. 'Tis thoughtful indeed.
So glad.
A terrible notion.
Okay, well, I've got everything I can do on this for now, so. Alright, we'll leave it at that. Okay, so I did that. Oh, new abilities. Okay, so let's go to map.
Yes.
Yes.
Indeed.
Now, it should show me where my quest is at now that I marked that one specific one. Soldier's Pass. Soldier's Peak. Alright, going to Soldier's Peak. Oh, we are taking the longest possible way around to get there, too. I know it's technically premium content, but it works.
And here we are, Soldier's Peak. Maker's breath. Look at the size of her. What a fortress. I told you the map would get us through the tunnels.
How'd you find the path on your own?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Just admit you were lost a couple of times.
I wasn't lost, it's just that the map got soggy. Bah! We're here. So, I'll follow you about, from a distance. This place has the stench of death. I expect there's trouble up ahead.
Cool.
Soldier's Peak. Looks like it's seen better days. Better centuries, more like.
Alright, see what we got going here.
Fall back! Fall back already!
Taking the peak will not be easy, my lord.
I gave the Wardens one chance to die with honor. Instead, they hole up like cowards. We follow the King's advice, then. Starve them out.
But the peak has months of supplies.
Then we wait. When they are too weak to lift their weapons, we will send them to their final judgment.
Okay, then.
What was that? Felt a bit woozy there. I'm not mad, am I? You saw it too?
I've heard an Orlesian ballad about something like this. A beauty trapped in a dream. In the song, Belisa never wakes up.
Your prissy friend here is making me nervous, Warden. How's this even possible? The place must truly be haunted.
Strange phenomena can be seen where the veil is thin.
The veil?
That separates us from the Fade and demons.
Demons? Thank Andraste you came, Warden. After you.
Okay then. Perfect. It's the first level up in a while. What's the water?
As long as it did.
Alright, let's start with you. Level you up. Use strength, dex, and willpower still. Dwarven finesse. Oh, James, thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate it, my friend. How you been? Oh, more of them. Cool.
Shall be done.
No quarter shall be given!
Very well.
There's a lot of driving today, but I'm relaxing now. We're being in the Eastern time zone again. I mean, it can be a bit unusual if I haven't been there in a while, so I get it.
Shall be done.
Okay, load myself up real quick. Let's do willpower, constitution, cunning. Actually, you know what? I did magic. Good. Okay, that's better. All right, let's go with. Heroic offense, paralysis, spell wisp, spell bloom, and stinger swarm. Okay, let's go with this one. Let's put this there instead. There we go. Okay, well that was a whole hell of blue. Okay, let's go this way first. Yeah.
I shall do it. Very well.
Ancient history, specializations. I've just qualified for a specialization. There's may have up to 2 specializations, first becoming available at level 7, second at 14, but first you'll need to find a trainer. Oh boy. So I am taking on a quest of going to an old place called Soldier's Peak for the intent of reclaiming or finding evidence of someone who passed away here that this guy, where'd he go? Levy wanted me to find. So I am in the process now of going through a place that's bringing back skeletons of wardens and others of the past. Learning lots of history today. Though not intentional. That's kind of where we're at right now, though. But it's fun. It's going overall pretty well, though. I have died my fair, few times of like 5 or more. I think. I lost count after 2, honestly. But it's good. My avatar is not working very well right now, so I stopped it for this game, unfortunately. But that's where we're at.
The men's morale is low. My spells are of no use in this matter, Commander.
There is more to leading men than sorcery, Avernus. I will remind them that they're wardens.
Men, I won't lie to you. The situation is grim. Our forces outnumbered, our bellies empty, and our hearts are sagging. But we are wardens! Darkspawn flee when they hear our horns. Archdemons die when they taste our blades.
Okay. On these grounds, virtuous men stood against a tyrant. They stood defiant and stood for freedom, and they died. They were assigned by the Grey Warden defenders, besieging King Arlen's forces, Captain Melo, Black Ferret, Chair Thrower, Sir Derek Borele, Jason the Longbow, Alan Quibbler, Cartographer, David the Silent, Dustin, Farrell the Feral, it's funny, Sir Graham the Untiring, and Jason Sans Ice Argonauts. Langley, Lucky, Mad Dog, okay. Melissa, Magical Malefactor, the Stretched, Packrat Dirksen, Sergeant Red Morrison, Vitriolic Eric, Weak Guy Santos, and Wilburn the Exhausted Fire.
So are we to bend knee to a mere human despot? No! I, for one, will never give up! I, for one, will never surrender just to dance on Arlen's gallows. So I propose here and now, in these hallowed halls where generations of our brethren stood vigil against darkspawn and evil, that we send a message to that fat bastard. In this sacred place, proud men, strong men stood defiant.
Let me check one thing real quick here. Okay.
And would rather die than submit to tyranny.
Okay then.
So brave, even when starving, and my great-great-grandmother stood with them.
So there's greatness in your blood.
Oh, well, that's kind of you to say. Generations of Drydens have said that our stock were lions. Fierce, proud, and noble. But I've gabbed enough. Lead on, my friend.
Alright. Cool.
I shall do it.
I shall do it.
On my way.
Alright, we're gonna wait here for them to come over here.
You force our
Oh, interesting. Those are from. Wait a minute. I recognize those guys from the previous game, or from not previous game, from the later games. Rage demons are made of lyrium. Or at least the ones that I'm familiar with are made of lyrium, I should say. I can't assume anything. Okay, let's go this way first.
You should run while you can.
Say.
Ice arrows, not bad. Note up there.
It shall be done.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Thank you. A note.
I shall do it.
Leave from Commander somebody. He goes by so fast I can never read them all successfully. Alright. To the next room. Wow, there's actually nobody in this one. Genuinely surprised by that. I do see a ladder though. Are we able to climb ladders? No, we're not able to climb ladders. Nothing else. Okay. Next room. This way. Okay, one goes left, one goes right. That one cannot be opened. This one can be opened.
right away.
They kept going back to life. That was a new thing. Have not had that one happen before, so Soldier's History. Okay, History of Soldier's Peak, rather. An archivist book. Badly burned, you can make a word out here and there, and that is all. Oh dear.
The door won't hold, Archivist.
Almost done. The truth must be told.
What does it matter? We're dead.
Our grand rebellion so close. And to die here, a stillbirth.
We never should have done it. Wardens aren't supposed to oppose kings and princes.
Should we stand idly by?
Another one. Rebellion? What's this about a rebellion? If only the book weren't burned.
Let's see,
But Sophia must have had her reasons. The Wardens are heroes. Some injustices just can't be ignored.
Perhaps we'll find more answers inside.
We can only hope.
Indeed. Okay. Cool. Now, okay, this is the only way I can go. Next door. Minerals like firestone and frost rock can be used to create bombs that offer protection from various forms of elemental magic. And I sold all of mine because I don't ever make those. Oh yeah, my Zelda senses are tingling. We're about to get into a big fight over there. Oh yeah, this is the boss fight, isn't it?
Make them pay for every inch, men! Hold the flank! Avernus, we need you!
Contraste's blood! What?
More Avernus! Whatever it takes! Press them! Press them now!
No! I command you, fight the king's men!
So much death, suffering, and oh yes, blood. The veil is torn now. Your soul is mine, Avernus.
Acolytes, retreat now. The battle is lost.
Avernus!
Oh boy.
What just happened? Oh
Things
no,
just got real is
more
what happened.
fighting.
Does it surprise you?
Careful! I think they've seen us!
That's why.
If we must fight, let us fight quickly! Just be wary.
There we go. Good grief. Didn't know he was gonna have a constant regeneration effect happening there.
Summon demons. Can't believe it. And my grandmother, she knew.
Let's see. Warren, don't forbid blood magic. Anything it takes to win.
I believed that my family was better than that. But answers may lay up ahead.
Yeah. Oh no. Ha! Why? Why? Interesting, okay. Oh, I was right about one thing. There was a fight coming in this room. Oh, there's something there I missed. Ooh. That's a staff too. Well, dang it. Okay. Kind of regretting that I got all this stuff. Raspberry jam. Cool. Got a codex from Jam. Interesting. Okay.
Step no further, Warden. This one would
Whoa.
speak with you.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Who or what are you?
This one is the Dryden, Commander, Sophia. All these things.
Grandmother?
You have slain many of the demon ilk to get here. This one would propose a deal.
I'm afraid your grandmother's possessed.
That, or she's really let herself go. My great-great-grandmother is dead. I don't know what that is.
Let's see, why should I trust a demon?
What is one woman child compared to your might? Strike me down if my terms offend. A fool this one would be to betray the Warden.
So Anything left of the real
This
Sophia?
one has tasted her memories, seen her thoughts and hidden places. But she is food for this one. No more, no less.
You can't be serious. There's nothing left of Commander Dryden. She's possessed.
Your fledgling should mind its place. Meek, subservient, quiet. This one will answer your question. The soldier's peak traps me. This one sees so many tantalizing places in the Dryden's memories. This one would see the world herself. For me to be free, into the Old Mage Tower you go and destroy. In return, this one seals the veil. No more demons, no more enemies. Your peak would be safe. Just let this one go into the world.
Let's see.
This one knows all, but will only talk after the tower lies broken. This one will roam, this one will see, this one will feed. But without me, the veil will grow weaker. More demons, more misery. You choose just one of my kind, or many.
Ha! Why? Jeez. Let's see. There's no way I'm making this.
Then you are a fool!
I get that a lot. Not that. Okay. Oh boy. I don't know where it's gonna last keep me at, but we'll see how this goes. Depending on how far back it goes, I may have to call it. Well, no. I just have 10 minutes. I can get back up there pretty quickly. Oh good, not as far back as I thought it would go. Very accomplished for that.
The war, she knew.
Let's see.
I believed that my family, but
As you say. Shall be done.
And now, save it here. Let's try this again.
As you say. I shall do it.
Step no further, Warden. This one would propose a deal.
My great-great-grandmother is dead.
But she is a fool this one would be to betray the Warden. Fool!
Ow.
I never liked this part.
Come on, I believe you guys. You guys can do this. There we go.
So, you have won the battle. A close thing. I shall do it.
Warden Commander gloves. Nice. Armor. Wow. Gold ring. And a soul rot bomb. Okay. So I'm starting to regret some of my actions here. Drop that. Drop that. Wait. Okay, I need 2 more things to get rid of. Clothing. There we go. Now. Oh, he can't even wear this stuff. 26, 26, 26. Shane's only 22. Ah, but he's, you know what? I'll give it to Sten. He can wear this stuff. Beautiful. Okay. That's so much better. Okay, I can't do anything with that anyway, so we'll just do that. You. Stealth, dexterity, and willpower. Survival. Oh, she's a bard? She's a bard and a rogue. Wow. Okay. Did not see that coming. know, now that I know that, I genuinely did not know she was a bard.
That's a wonderful thought. I don't know what to say. That's lovely.
Oh.
What now? On my way.
She can't open that. Interesting. Dryden's journal. Anything else in here?
As you say.
Okay, well, at least we made some forward progress with that.
You are not... That is unexpected. You sound surprised. You'll get over it. Eventually. As you...
We'll talk more later, my friend. You seem like a good guy. 'Cause I don't believe that guy was going to be able to stop the veil, or steal the veil by letting him go. Yeah, the veil can make it worse.
Be done.
Chemical concoction. No alchemy is noxious poison. No one can say how long it is set on the table. Here we go. Let's give you... using two-handed. Shattering blows. Tabard's Aegis, Ridge of Ashes, Last Will, Signs Chastened. Okay, so what we're gonna do is this. We're gonna save it now. Then this feels bad. Actually, before I drink that, can we go through these doors? Yes, we can. Let's go in here first and then we'll come back to that.
I hear you. Don't disrupt my concentration.
Oh, it's that same guy from before. Chug, chug. You'll be chug. Okay, I'll chug it after this.
Even now, the demons seek to replenish their numbers. Are you to thank for this welcomed but temporary imbalance?
You're still alive?
Only just. I have only a short time left.
Careful. This man has dabbled in matters forbidden by the Maker. He may look frail, but don't trust him.
So the Maker told you that, did he? Short-sighted men have forbidden my research, not any god. Enough. Why are you here? What is your intent?
Want some answers.
To what questions, I wonder? Ask.
Let's see,
Master Mage, sir, my family name has been worth less than dirt for over a century. Do you have any proof that Sophia was a hero?
The boy who braved the mists. So you heeded my call. And you are a Dryden. The cosmos has a sense of humor.
Your call?
He was but a boy when he entered the tunnels below the peak. His heart pure, his character certain. In dreams, I gave him the keys he would need. He would be my deliverance.
Just answer his question.
Your great-great-grandmother was the best of us. Brave, charismatic, fiery, utterly devoted to the fight. But still we lost. We fought against a tyrant, you know, so full of vigor then, so blind to consequence. But proof? There's none to be had.
I had hoped. But thank you, Warden.
To stop the demonic tide, to correct the miscalculations of the past.
Interesting.
Blood magic comes from demons. They could counter every bit of law I knew. But the Darkspawn taint, that is alien to them. And it has power.
Aha.
The Wardens use it merely to sense Darkspawn. A triviality. My research has discovered so much more. Hinted at even greater heights. This knowledge could not only save Soldier's Peak, with it the Wardens could grow even more powerful.
This is wrong. You know better. You know better than the demons.
You dare to judge me? I have stood in relentless vigil against the demonic ranks. I have done this task without complaint, without relief.
Let's see,
It was necessary. It was vital. The few meager years of life they would have spent trapped in this tower were nothing compared to the greater goal. I gave their death meaning. So be it. My only request, if justice or vengeance drive you, stay your hand until the demons are dealt with. We must go to the Great Hall. There, I will repair the damage I caused so long ago. There will be peril. The demons will fight us every step of the way. Come.
I don't trust this guy. I genuinely do not trust this guy.
Right away.
Wow. Alright, now, I'm going to save here. And if anybody's going to be taking it, it's going to be myself because my character is the best approach with it. if I die from this. I'd be so mad. There's your body, there's power in this pain, a hint of understanding. I have access to new abilities. Diabolist. Okay, let me check something. What skills have I... Let's see. Oh, wonderful. Blood magic. Okay, that is not exactly what I thought it would be. Alright. I'm going to... I will not double in that in blood magic, so we're going to go back on that one. Now that I know that, I'm not doing that. I don't want blood magic! I don't like blood magic. I'm not doing that one. Sorry. John my land on that part. It's a little bit much. Did we forget the beginning of the game where the guy nearly killed 2 people from the mage from the circle because he dabbled in blood magic trying to get his lover out of the play? No, we're not dabbling in this. No. Thanks and no thanks. I'm good.
Yes?
Did not mean to do that. Have a look at my skills again. I mean, I learned 2 new spells from the blood magic. Or, yeah, 2. But I didn't. I reset it so I don't have it anymore. Oh, ability notes? Wait, what's this? Handwriting.
Day 32. The subject is not responding to the stimuli. Testing the pain threshold has uncovered nothing. Only 3 subjects are left. Day 82. If only I could reproduce last night's extraordinary success. Electricity is only a catalyst. The blood is the key. Day 97. Energy and blood. Repeated applications have duplicated the results. I conjecture that success can be induced alchemically. But there are no more subjects left. If only I had 1 more, or a dozen. The things I could do.
That should have been what I read before I tried to consume the potion. Yeah, I came in from there. Alright, let's go. It's not going there. Okay, guess we're going over here.
Shall be done.
You should still have them unlocked even if you reloaded and saved you the spaghetti this game is coded in. Let me check real quick. Let's go to spells. Nope. They fixed it. It would be right here between mage and primal. Unless somebody else has that I'm not aware of. Yeah, nope. They took it away.
We must hurry.
What do you need?
Oh, I have the... Wait. Hang on, how did you know I had the class? Stealing... Coercion... I'm not seeing where that's at. Drink the potion. You give your character the blood magic class and unlock it for future use so you can give it to others. Alrighty, well then I will just take it in stride then. Okay, time to move.
We must act quickly. The demons are clawing on the gates. The veil must be closed. I will unravel the summoning circles I drew so long ago. Waves of spirits and demons may come through. Dispatch them. I will begin. First, I must summon the magical energies. I feel them. They're coming.
What do you need?
Do it. You want to see that on the level up screen? Oh, which I have not gone to yet. Sorry, I'm in the middle of all this, I know, but at the same time I need to get this. Oh my. Oh, that's bad. Yep, that's it. I can't do anything else. Okay. Now that I know what that is, load it the last save and then we'll leave it there. Which means that it will transcend even multiple playthroughs entirely. Oh, cool. Your unlocked specializations are encoded in the game files, not your save file for some baffling reason. Well, I mean, they made it that way. I'll leave it at that. I have no idea. Alright, but yeah, we're going to stop it there for now. I am way over my time, honestly. I need to take care of some other stuff right now. So we will call it there. We'll check one thing here. Yeah, I don't show anything there. Okay. It's cool they have all this information on me, though. I didn't stretch, right? Let's hydrate real quick. Alright, no stretching. Oh, alright. And we're going to call it there, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow for Skyrim Crowd Control Chaos as usual. And I will hope you guys have a wonderful evening. I will see you guys tomorrow for more. Bye!